The new CT5-V Blackwing has big power and a big price tag to match. I'll include a link to the Provo Cadillac's website in the description down below. If you have any questions, need any help, just ask for Alec. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get right into it. Under the hood is a 6.2 liter supercharged V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic. You can also get this with a manual. Now it produces 668 horsepower and then 659 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy is 1320, 13 around town, 20 on the highway. Very fitting for this car. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help me out with that. Now this color is really cool looking on the CT5 and it's kind of a throwback to the 90s GM product. Very sharp daytime running light. You've got the new headlight design, and then you notice that the front end is open, right? You've got to have a lot of airflow for that. 6.2 liter V8, and then you've got lots of carbon fiber there at the bottom with the front splitter. Altogether, this is very aggressive looking for a Cadillac. Tire and wheel setup up front is 275 by 35 by 19. In the rear, it is 305 by 30 by 19, so slightly staggered setup. We've got bronze with the wheels and actually with the brake calipers as well, which creates a nice contrast with this Typhoon color. You get your V Blackwing badge there on the side. We've got actually blacked out trim. I thought it would be carbon fiber with the side skirt. But regardless, with those blacked out elements and then with the carbon fiber ground effects in the front and then also with that spoiler, it looks good from the side too. When it comes to key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock, remote start. You got the opening for the trunk and the V logo there on the back. Now the CT5 is a larger sedan, and so you actually do have a decent amount of trunk space. Here's a closer look at that carbon fiber spoiler, kind of like a ducktail design. Got the new style of taillights, another V Blackwing badge, and everything's kind of blacked out other than the Cadillac emblem. And you probably noticed we have lots of exhaust tips with this too on either side. So we have one exhaust tip for every 2 cylinders. That will cap things off for the exterior. We got a lot of muscle with this week's giveaway. The first car is a 1964 Corvette Resto Mod with a 500 horsepower small block V8, a 5-speed Tremec manual, and upgraded brakes to give you modern performance. The next is a new Z06 with all of the carbon fiber and the 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8, producing 670 horsepower. On top of that, you do get $60,000 in cash if you win this giveaway to help pay for the taxes. As always, use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus tickets on any donation, $25 or more. Let's now check out the interior. Now the rear door panel has blacked out trim. It's got some Alcantara. You also have carbon fiber. Got this really cool pattern here on the seats, white stitching and nice piping as well. Room back here is actually not too bad. We also have some vents, got a little 12-volt USB port as well. There's a sunroof for the rear passengers. You can see we got this like fancy headliner. Headroom, not massive though. These door handles with the electronic release are kind of interesting. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. We've got more of that soft touch trim with the carbon fiber here on the front door panel, more of the suede too. All the windows are automatic. The mirrors do power fold in on top of that. Got these really cool bucket seats up front. You've got nice leather trim on them. They're actually power adjustable and they have lumbar support, so they're still luxurious. And then you do have the V logo there on the side. There's also kind of a nice finish on the pedals at the bottom. This leads us to the steering wheel. This actually comes with Super Cruise, more nice leather trim all around the steering wheel. There's a little V logo there at the bottom. Paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel. You've got practical controls on the front face. You also have your V mode button, volume controls, and then you have your Super Cruise there on the other side with your voice command controls. It's nice paddles there on the back too. Now there's a bit of glare on the gauge cluster, but anyways, on the far left side, you've got this where you can switch what is in the central cluster. It's a little touchscreen. And then here's the cluster itself. So right now we're in the gauge view, but then we can press the button and go to the map view right there, and then we can press for the assist view. So there's, again, some options with that. This does come with a 360 camera system. It's got good resolution. And then as for the rest of the screen, it is quick to respond. It has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And you've got important stuff like your performance data recorder where you can film your lap times and everything if that's what you're into. You've got the little kind of performance tab that shows everything that's going on. Just idling, you've got torque. Below that, we've got our physical buttons for the dual zone climate. This also has heated and ventilated seats and some shortcut buttons for stuff like your parking assist, parking sensors, camera system too. Drive mode select, you got your stability control, auto hold, some carbon fiber around that, and the phone charging pad next to it. Got the shifter for the 10-speed. These are the physical buttons for that center cluster. You got some nice trim there, some more carbon fiber. And then, yeah, good space. Got some more USB ports, a little holder there on the side. Yeah, the trim on this is nice. Same thing on the dash there. Camera rear view mirror, and then we do have another sunroof for up front. 2026 Blackwing, again, Typhoon metallic, pretty cool color. $120,220. Let's see how this performs. CT5-V Blackwing. I'll try to get you guys a review on a manual down the road, because that's, in my opinion, the more exciting version. This is still incredibly exciting, but shifting the gears yourself with a supercharged V8, like, that's hard to beat. That's really hard to beat. That being said, GM's 10-speed's fantastic. Man, these tires are sticky. Just going over the asphalt, it's picking up all the little rocks. It's kind of funny. It's to be expected. With this car, depending on how much you drive, you might want to have another set of tires. Basically, these tires you'd use for track use, and then the other set of tires you would use for daily driving. Now, it's incredibly smooth. It's incredibly smooth. I think we're actually in the sport mode, so let's pop it into, yeah, touring. See how daily drivable it is, right? Because that's going to be important. You know, $120,000. Most people buying this car is probably going to be a second car, but you know what? People are still going to want to drive it all the time. So, see how it does that. The V8's, of course, rowdy, but it's very smooth. Incredibly smooth. You always have power. Yeah, it does well for itself. And the suspension's actually pretty comfortable. You can tell it's more sporty, it's more firm, but it's not bad at all. Not too shabby. And I'm guessing they're doing double pane windows with, could go a little bit lower. Yeah, so they're doing it in the front. If they don't have double pane in the back for over $120,000, I'm gonna lose my stuff. No! What are you doing, Cadillac? Why is everyone cheaping out in cars? My take is, if a car is over $100,000, it needs to have double paned front and rear. So it's gonna cross. I was gonna give him space, but it doesn't look like he's actually gonna cross. So. Now, obviously, we can't go that high in the RPMs because of the break-in. It has a lower red line, so can't like get the full experience, I suppose. But I mean, I can tell you, I owned a ZL1 Camaro for a while, and well, I definitely hit redline in that car many times. The power that this engine provides is crazy. It's insane. And in this car, I mean, it's just and it sounds good. And again, you got that smooth V8 delivery. Like, it's fantastic. It is a fantastic setup. So overall, great power. In summary, I mean, this car really is unique, right? I mean, I guess that BMW, I think they're still making an M8. And, you know, Mercedes, what are they doing? What are they doing? They got rid of their E63, if I remember right, and they kind of replaced it with, like the V8 version, and they kind of replaced it with a little bit of a dinkier version. I don't know. Anyways, everyone's either getting rid of their V8s or they're more expensive than this, that's for sure. So this is expensive, but for the performance that you're getting and everything else that this car provides, it's, I'm not gonna say it's bargain of the century, but it's cool. And you know what, I will say, if you look at listings on these, many of them are listed at over sticker, and many of them will sell for over sticker. It just goes to show you that people value V8s. Like, you look at most of the cars that are still selling for over sticker, G63 G-Wagons, Raptor Rs, these CT5-V Blackwings, Escalade V, you know, all these V8 vehicles. So it's like, why are automakers trying to stuff turbo engines when the market's saying that they want V8s? So, let me know your thoughts on the Blackwing here.